Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to 9th and 10th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you in today's class. I hope that all of you are excited and I hope that all of you are ready for today's class. It's a very interesting class everyone. We will be looking at the important image-based question from the history and political science because from there only you will get those questions. Good evening everyone, good evening. I hope that all of you can see me clearly. Give me a quick thumbs up. Hello everyone. Yes, I'm really a little bit large as of now. Will make me small. Yes, we'll do that. Good evening everyone. So I hope that you're ready. Awesome. Good evening everyone. So I hope that all of your preparation are going really very well. All of you are studying properly, right? 11th you have your chemistry exam, so I hope that if you have your chemistry examination you are preparing for that, and if you don't have, I'm sure you are preparing for maths and Hindi and SST. Yes, hello everyone, hello. Thank you so much everyone. So let's get started. Thank you so much everyone. I can see all of your comments. Thank you so much for all the love, and I hope that I'm clearly audible and visible, right? So we will be starting. Chemistry, I think I'm really sorry. I said chemistry by mistake. It's Sanskrit. Yeah, thank you for picking that up. Yes, you have your Sanskrit examination. Okay, so everyone, let's get started. See the first chapter. So I hope that all of you are aware about your syllabus first of all. Yes? Tell me, I hope that you're aware about this. Yes, right? We will be looking at the yellow and the blue boxes also. Yes, so here we are, right? So this is the class 9th ka syllabus. I hope that all of you have an understanding of class 10 syllabus. If you don't have, please still you can go through it. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Shiva will be cropping all of this, right? Yes, thank you so much. Okay. And can we see with the AC if it's... Yes, thank you so much. Okay. Yes, everyone. We'll be starting that. So, over here, everyone, you know that 20 marks for every... 20 marks for each of the subjects, right? That is important. Please make sure you know this if you still have more information about it. Okay? So, we are starting with history, everyone. And I'm sure if you have gone through the sample papers and the previous year paper, very recent paper, they have added the image-based question. So we'll be looking at the image-based question. We are going by the chapter. So for that, I would request you to have your textbook with you. So I'm opening the textbook online, but I hope that you have your textbook with you, right? So here, everyone, we will be talking about the first chapter. So getting ready, everyone. I hope that all of you have your textbook. A quick thumbs up, jaldi se. Right, and we are starting. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, everyone. Quick thumbs up. Very good. Very good. Okay. So let's start with the first chapter. The first chapter that we have is nationalism in Europe, right? So of course we have the first image, right? See over here. So please do remember about this, that who made this, right? We all know who made this. Yes. So please make sure you remember about this, that who is a painter and what, basically this information. See, there are two types of questions that can come from the image based, right? They can ask you the painter's name, right? Or they can ask you, especially in pol science and some of the images of the print culture, to interpret the meaning of it. Okay? So this picture is important. Can come in your examination. They can ask you who's a painter of this particular picture. You don't have to mug this. You don't have to mug this up. Just go through it. I'm sure if you go through it right, you will have the understanding. Okay? Okay. Okay, let's move ahead. I think, I don't want, if you zoom a little bit more, it will be difficult, I guess. Right, it will be great if you can zoom. Yeah. Okay. So then everyone, see again. So there are new, some of the important words as we have mentioned, right? So over here, if you see, we have the new words. Okay. Activities ko please don't pay attention to, but if they have mentioned about the new words. So yesterday's in competency-based question, we had a question on the utopia, right? A vision of a society that is so ideal, that is unlikely to actually exist in reality. Yes, very good. So I can see there are two questions that you have. Everyone, please pay attention. Right? Please pay attention. First thing, they can ask you these picture-based questions mostly in MCQs. Okay? How they'll ask you? In the MCQs question itself. Apart from that, in few of the case-based study question, they can give you the image and a paragraph along with that, and then they can ask you the question based upon that, and then you have to write the answer. So are we clear? Yes? Right, that will be clear, right everyone? Give a quick thumbs up. Bhavish, we are audible. Just check the system, bache. Just check your phone. Awesome. This session is for 1 hour. Okay, this session is of 1 hour. Yes, we'll be doing Pol Science also. Okay, so here we have everyone. Now, why over here we have this, right? Now, of course, the important word over here is this, and of course, that can come in your examination. But again, everyone, I want you to focus more on the text, right? Please study the important things, right? Don't go for the text. अगर आपने अभी तक नहीं पढ़ा है, right? अगर अभी तक आपने नहीं पढ़ा है, तो please don't spend much time, right? Just study what you have studied. दिक्कत की बात नहीं है. Just go through the images also. Okay. So now let's take a look, everyone, the other images. Okay. So now in this only we have this image. I'm sure this is not that important. Okay. You can go through the images, everyone. Now one of the important image, or I would say the maps that we have, right? It will not come in your examination to map, but a question can come over here. See? Right, the Congress of Vienna in 1815. What are the countries that actually came together and how it happened? So this picture is important from that particular point of view. Okay. So in that way, the maps that we have, right, are very, very crucial and very important. Then of course over here, everyone. Now see, if you look at this particular picture, there's a description given below, right? You can see, right? There's a description which they have given. So they can show you this picture in the examination and can ask you, what do you understand with this picture? They'll give you some option 1 and 2. Yes, very good. Yes. Okay. So they will give you some options, and then, so what is important? Look at the picture and read the description. See, in few of the sample paper, you must have seen this picture. How many of you have seen this picture in a sample papers? Which I'm sure in various books now, we have this picture. Right? Right, so this is an important picture. We all understand that this particular picture, we have the Napoleon over here and he's actually moving, right? He's leaving France. And the territories that he conquered, right? All of them are falling up. Postmen, right? Over here. So pictures like this becomes really very important. Very good. Okay. Now, in this again, we have the map. See everyone, again, see, I would love to discuss more further. See the yellow boxes, right? The yellow boxes, in the, see, now we all know that this is really important. Some important dates. Right? This is absolutely important. Okay? So they have mentioned some dates over here. So please go through them. And anyways, these dates they have mentioned in the end of the chapter also. Okay? Yes, very good. Okay, so we have this. Then let's take a look over here. See over here. Right, they have mentioned about it. Okay. Now this picture, everyone. See? The thinker, the club of thinkers, right? So of course this picture, see they have mentioned point 1 and 2. Silence is the first commandment of the learned society. Basically, they are not talking. If you look at this particular picture, everyone, you will see that all of their mouths are closed. Even though they are sitting, right? You will not see, right, everyone had their mouth covered. You can see this, right? So, yes, they only think, they don't talk. So, such type of questions can come. So, again, I'm telling you, see, I know that you all have lot on your plate, but can you do a pinky promise to your teacher that, yes, that today only just sit with the textbook and go through all the images and the descriptions. Just once. You will have it in your mind. Okay? So, please do that. Okay. Now, let's move ahead. Now, this is not that important, but of course, we can see that, right? Mazzini is actually founding the Young Europe. So, this is okay. It's not being focused on the face, so you can skip it off. But just go through it anyways. Okay. Now, this is not that important picture, but again, there's no harm in going through all the pictures because it's there in the CBSE. See, everything what we have in the book can come in your examination. No, they'll not ask you to explain the pictures. Everyone, I can see few of you have doubt, ma'am. They can ask us to explain the pictures. No. Basically, what they will do, they will give you 4 options. Let's suppose we have this image, right? We have an image of the French romantic painter and they're discussing about, okay, some of the emotions of the Greek and other people. So what can be the question that can ask from this? They can relate that what you understand what was happening at that particular time. Something like that. They'll ask you to pick either from the options or there will be few questions, 1 or 2, and then you have to read the paragraph and then. So they'll not ask you to explain about the picture all alone. Okay, don't worry. Yes, hopefully they'll not ask that. Okay, purple color box, have a good reading of these. Okay, now this was there, right? See, the peasant uprising in the 1848. Very important part in the history, right? In the hunger, hardship wala part. So this is important. Now, can I tell you very important thing? See this picture. Yes? They can ask about the painters also if they have specified, right? See, painters wala question mostly will be coming from the print culture. See, again in history, if I have to tell you, most of the question from the MCQs can come from the print culture. Few questions from nationalism and could be from the nationalism in India and nationalism in Europe. Okay? Yes. Ma'am, will be doing the map work. Sorry, Bhavish, we did the map work, so they will be asking you to locate, label or identify. The next part is this. Of course, this is where we will see, right? See, the mirror in the vestry. Okay, over here, they have mentioned 1885, what we saw that after the unification, during the time of unification of Germany. Yes, very good. So see, these images have a very important context of what was happening in the history also. They become really important from that particular part. Okay, here we have the map of the unification of Germany, right? I haven't seen these map in any of the sample paper as of now, right? They haven't mentioned it also. So I'm thinking that it might not come, but maybe this time it can come. Because we have one question in geography which was map based. This, of course, this is a very easy question. We can see Ottoman Bismarck over here, right? Yes? Good. Yes. Yes, sir, I've got your point. Very good. Should we learn NCERT line by line? I would recommend it, but we don't have time now. So you can go through the text, right? If not line by line, just go through read the paragraph. Yes. Very good. Vedika, I've answered your question. Pragya, you will get the questions. You will get the questions on the Telegram. They'll not ask you very specifically that in which year it was painted, right? Until unless it's really very important painting. Okay? Okay. Chaliye. Let's move ahead, everyone. Then, of course, we have the unification of Italy ka map before and after. Go through it, everyone, once. Now here, this is what we're talking about, right? So over here we have Victor Emmanuel II. And we can see that Gary Baladi, right, basically is helping. So the shoes over here, we can see Italy, right, written onto top of it. So basically after the unification of Italy, it's kind of, he is responsible for the unification of Italy and he is just helping the king to wear the shoes. So that can be the interpretation that can come in your examination. Everyone, I hope that you got this. Quick thumbs up. Yes. Yes, this is important. No, over here they have mentioned in the picture that we have the king and we have the Garibaldi. Okay? Those of you who have doubt, I would request you to go through the textbook again. Hana? In geography and economics, we don't have that many questions based upon. So the questions from the picture base will be coming from either from history or from pol science. So we'll be focusing on these two subjects. Okay, everyone. Let's move ahead. Okay. And we are moving ahead to this part. Now this is important. I'm sure this was a question also. Right, we had it. We can see the flag, right? And in the examination, you might not have the colored picture. You'll have the black and white picture. Yes, so she represents the Germany. Yes, very good. So we can see the flag, we can see the black, red and yellow flag. We can see the olives, right? We can see the olives in the crown. Yes. Okay. Then of course these images. Oh, this is there on the textbook also, right? So she's actually protecting. So you can find the description, you can read the description and you can understand what she's trying to do over here, right? The artist, Lawrence, painted this picture and the inscription of the Germania. Basically, she's actually protecting the German Rhine, okay? Yes. So this picture, mein bache, what we can see over here in this particular picture, we can see this. She represents the Germany as a nation, right? And she's protecting. Clear? Yes. Okay. Now again, I think many of you are asking, ma'am, what type of questions can come? Again, the MCQs and case-based study, they can give you the image and can ask you. There is no official blueprint as of now, but they have mentioned the sample paper, in the practice paper, if you remember, right? They have given few images to us. Yes or no? I hope that all of you have watched the sample paper and the practice paper, right? So in those two papers we have seen, and based upon that we have various sample paper which came into the market. All of them at least have MCQs with 1 or 2 images. Okay. So let's move ahead, everyone. Yes. Here, let me just move it over here. Okay. Yeah, so we are done with this chapter, right? Celebrating the British Empire, the last image. Aayenge, they can ask you the questions also. So everyone, are we clear with the first chapter? Thank you, Kushal, for helping out your friends. Assertion and reason, yes, history mein aa sakte hain, they can ask you. Sunita, we explained that picture, bache. Okay. Let's move to the next chapter, right? Next chapter is nationalism, right? Nationalism in India. Interesting chapter altogether if you ask me. All the pictures are important. Now in this, I can't even tell you what is important and what is not important. Kahani Mithas ki class 9th ka will not be doing anything right now. I think we told you this already, but I'm repeating it again, bache. For class 9th, we'll not be moving ahead with any of the new chapters, any of the new series, right? Yes, if you're in class 9th, we'll be starting from the month of April. Good. Okay. So all the questions, all the images from this particular chapter are important, right? Especially we can see the images of, mass, yes, right? Mass protest was happening. Simons go back. They have good images. We have the image of Gandhiji walking towards the Dandi March, right? So all of those images are important. So in this chapter, I'm really sorry. We don't have any option. Okay? See over here, this image. Indian workers in the South Africa. Then of course we have one more image of General Dyer. Over here we don't have a clear image of it, but yeah, small picture. So that's not important. Thank you so much. Now this is important, everyone. Can you see? Foreign clothes in 1922. We can see a black flag, right? And this is how the boycott was happening. So clear picture that can actually come in your examination. They can relate to this with the movements that was happening at that particular time. Yes, good. Okay. Then over here we have an image, Chora Chori, right? During the non-cooperation movement, we remember, right? This incident happened, and because of that, Gandhiji called off the movement. So yeah, I doubt that this picture will come, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this picture, see over here. So the meeting is happening of Congress leader in Allahabad in the year 1931. So we have the leaders over here. You can see Jawaharlal Nehru, Gandhiji. See over here, we have various leaders, right? They have mentioned the names also. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, right? Subhash Chandra Bose. So they have mentioned the names. So go through the names also. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, intelligent boy. Okay. Now, again, in this particular chapter, we have the yellow and the purple boxes. So what we have seen, either they are directly taking the case-based study questions from the text. If not from the text, then from these yellow and the purple boxes. So if you remember, yesterday we had discussed about the competency-based question. In that, we had one question directly from the purple box, right? I told you, I think it was page number 22. Right? Last page where we are discussing about the Papal's Troop. So, please, if you have time, once you are done with the reading, go through these boxes just once. Just read them through. You don't have to understand them, but just read them through so that you have an idea कि हाँ, this is from our book itself. बाहर से कहीं से नहीं आ रहा है हमारी book का. Okay? Okay, here we have the salt march. You know that this is important. So when you see this, you have your marks in your pocket. Okay. Yes, Satyagrahi in 1930. So this is not important because they are not mentioning what is happening in particular. Just an image, right? So they can give you okay, what is protest is happening, other things are happening, but not that important. Okay. See Inqilab Zindabad. Purple box, box number 1. Please make sure you read this. Important years are everyone. See, I think with this particular chapter and the first chapter, right, nationalism in Europe, you have so many dates. And all of these dates are actually compiled at the end of the chapter or in these boxes. See over here? So we have all the important dates. Yes, we are doing the important image-based questions. We are actually looking at all the images. Okay? I cannot say what is important over here. Yes, dates are must. Definitely in history, dates are the backbone. So here we have, now this is easy. The women are protesting, not very specific. So yeah, you can see a bunch of women over here, so they can ask you the question based upon that. Okay. Here everyone, a very clear image of 3 great leaders of our independence. We have Gandhiji, we have Jawaharlal Nehru ji, and we have Maulana Azad ji. So 3 individuals are here, right? So please make sure they can identify you. They can ask you to identify the individuals in the picture. If the picture is like, very clear like this, right? So they can ask you. Yes, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was there in the previous picture. Yes, Maulana Azad ji over here. Okay, chaliye. Then see everyone, this particular part. I can see that many of you ask them how they will be asking. How they can ask the question on yellow box and the blue box that we have. So they can give you case-based study questions based upon that. Mostly case-based. Okay. In the theory, they'll not ask. Hopefully, they'll not ask. Because these questions are more of inclined towards the checking your knowledge and the concepts that will come not only for the majority of the part, but for one section. Like case-based study questions. Okay. So with this everyone, the last picture, of course, we have of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. We have the newspaper Kesari. This is also there. It was there, right? I'm sure you remember this image, everyone, in sample paper. Yes, image of Bharat Mata ji. Jawaharlal Nehru over here. Then this. Yes, very good. Okay. Yes, Quit India movement. And with this, that's a chapter. That's the end. Okay. So everyone, 3 chapters are very important in terms of the picture-based question. Nationalism in Europe, nationalism in India, and print culture. Okay. Now let's take a look. Yes, source-based question can be asked. You're asking, right? Okay, ma'am, competency-based question can be asked? Yes. So we saw that especially in science, we saw that various question was there from the competency-based question. So we have discussed it yesterday on our channel. If you have missed it, please go back and see those questions. Yes, very good. Yeah, we have two pictures of Bharat Mata, right? One, of course, one is just the structure. In the other image, we have the elephant. Along with that, we have the lion, we have the Saraswati Mataji, and of course, we have the Lakshmi Ma. So this picture it's a more detailed picture. Okay. This was, of course, painted by which artist? We have the name. Yes, we have the Abhinandan Tagore. So they have mentioned the brother of Rabindranath Tagore. Right over here. This picture, again, same. So remember the name. Clear? And if you look at the pictures also, they have different details altogether. Over here, they have 4 hands. And what the hands we have, right? Good. Yes. Okay. Good. Very good, everyone. We did competency-based questions also. We just have it. So the CBSE released only one. So that's what we have discussed. Quit India movement is not that important. Right? It's not that important. Okay. Let's move to the chapter number 3, everyone. Here we have chapter number 3. The making of the global world. Right? The making of the global world. Now this is a very easy chapter. You don't have much from here. Krishna Priya, bacha, I have answered your question. Service source-based question are going to be a great challenge. Yeah, it could be, but don't worry much about it. Yeah, okay. Yes, so here we have the making of the global world, everyone. In this particular chapter, you don't have much of the images. Even though there are, the chances of these images coming in your examination are a little less. See over here. Yeah, you can watch this video if you enter the class, 10th class. Okay. So here they are discussing about the Silk Route. See everyone, this over here. Just go through the images of this chapter. Don't spend much time for sure. See over here, the slaves of the sails, right, in London, 1851. There's one image which I only asked in one of the sessions. Okay. The movement and of course the people who are suffering. See this one. Right, so they have mentioned about Sir Henry Mortal Stanley in the Central Africa. So what he did, you can read it and of course you will be able to relate to the image also. Right everyone, quick thumbs up, are we clear? Thumbs up everyone. Yes. Okay. So there is an image of the, yes, see over here. This is not important. The East India Company House in London. Go through it. Okay, that's not important. Over here we have the water route. This was there and I saw this image in some of the sample paper. Okay? I saw this particular image in some of the sample paper. So you know this, right? Basically they are making the weapons in the factories. During the time of World War First. Okay? Yes, I can see many of you asking, ma'am. Okay. Yes. Yes, you will get, hard work can give you 100 out of 100. Don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, here we have the T model automatic factory, right? Henry Ford factory. This is not that important. Please don't worry about this. Okay, migrant, Great Depression. Again, a paragraph that we have in a purple box about the Great Depression. You already know what Great Depression is and of course you have it in the textbook also. Here they have mentioned more about it. Okay. Then one of the image which I saw in one of the another sample paper was, yeah, I think that was the one where we have the weapons. Bretton Woods, everyone, happened in USA, so here we have the image of that. Not that great, and not that important also. Okay, good. Which chapter are we doing now? We are just done with the making of the global word. I think 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Okay, everyone, let's take a look over here. The age of industrialization. Oh, this is important. This image I'm sure you would have seen in some of the sample papers itself, right? Yes, I'm doing fast. Yes, you have to support me, everyone. So here we have this, right? This is a very important image, so please make sure you go through it. And they're talking about the dawns of the century, published by the E.T. Paul. Nice, very good. We have the age of industrialization. Similarly, these two magicians, right? Two magics. Of course, over here we see, right? We can see that the technology, right? Holding tools over here. Yes, magicians. Absolutely correct. Yes, it's my favorite too. Okay. Spinny Jenny. Now we don't have the image of the Spinny Jenny particularly. It just shows the spinning that was happening in the 17th century. Okay. We have an image of Spinny Jenny. That is there. Wait. Spinning factory. This is how it works. And there was one image. I don't remember. But there's an image of the Spinning Jenny that can come. Okay. Important question, I would say. Yeah, these images of the workers, right? They can come in the describing the life of the workers during that particular time. So they can give you the image, one of these image, and they can write a paragraph from the textbook itself, and then they can ask you the question, how was the life of the worker was? What was the struggle they had? Right? Clear? Yes? Okay, good. Thank you for telling me. Yes, page number 87 where we have this. Yes. Spinny Jenny ka image. Okay? So remember that. This is important. I saw this in some of the sample paper. Not important. Yes. Yeah, over here. A weaver work in Gujarat. Can come. Yes. Everyone, I hope that. Please make sure you hit the like button. How many likes we have, ma'am?
230.
Nice. Everyone, please make sure you hit more like button. So yeah, Jamshed, the Tata ji over here. Then of course we have Dwarkanath Tagore. Now these images I haven't seen and they're not that important, so don't worry about it. But still you go through. Here we have, see, the Tata. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can be asked in the examination. Young workers, no. Yeah, here we have the head of a jobber. So see everyone, what kind of question can come? They can give you this image, right? See this image? Of course, they'll not give you the hint that which person is this. But they can ask you, showing this image, and they can give you a paragraph on the jobber. They can ask you, identify the person and write the functions of the person. This is definitely a question that is important. And we have discussed the role of jobber, right? And how they used to help the other people in finding work and how they used to take care of them when they are in the city. Yes? Good. Okay. Nice. Very good. Okay. Lucifer, I'll answer your question, bache. Give me some time. Okay, everyone. So I think, yeah, that's it. And let's take a look at the last. Now, in this particular chapter, what is important is the advertisement wala part. Markets for good, right? They have a good images of Indian gods. How it is the images of the gods are used to sell the products, right? And how it can actually connect to the people and people will be buying more of it. So over here we have this, right? Woods board, grime water, keeps baby well. So they have given a picture of Krishna ji. We have baby Krishna over here. Then these images, right? Manchester label earlier, and of course over here. Maharaj Ranjit Singh on a Manchester label. So what they did, we know that goods from the Manchester used to come to our country, right? And they were very cheap as compared to our own khadi. So to promote them more further, right, they will write made in Manchester, and along with that they'll use such labels. Okay? Yeah, nice, right? Yeah, then we have Sunlight soap. Sunlight soap, everyone. Yes, oh my God, you remember Ranjit sir from BYJU'S team, they're saying. I'm very proud. Yeah. Yes. Then we have Indian Cotton Milka label. Easy peasy. Okay. Everyone, last chapter of history, then we'll be moving to the Pol Science. Yes, here we have, let's take a look at the first chapter. So, okay. Yeah, the print culture. Print culture, can I tell you one thing? All is important. All the diagrams, all the images are important. See over here, a book making. So we can see this is, see again, the hint will be there in the picture itself. So of course, it's from the Mughal period, right? We can see over here, the words are there in the Urdu. Yes. Not exactly from the Mughal period, though. Yes, see the image from the Diamond Sutra. The first Japanese book, right? Yes, very good. Ma'am, can we trust the weightage? Now, weightage is something that, it will be moving according to CBSE. We can't say that they will be following a certain, I think, weightage in the chapters. It can change. Okay. Here, everyone, so of course, we have this image, Japanese painting. Then, of course, we have the painting of the portrait of the Gutenbergs, right? He was definitely, he actually helped in bringing more technology and techniques to the printing. So yeah, his picture. Then what is there, what I have seen in various sample papers, right, is the images that we have at the end of the chapter, right, where we have, I'm good, thank you for asking. See over here, everyone. See images like these. What is happening? So they have mentioned in the description that what is happening in the image, and that's they can ask you the question based upon. Okay, this is I have not seen these images. Yeah, this was there in the sample paper. You remember? Yes. So these images can come. Who was a painter of it? They have mentioned it over here. Who was a painter? Right. The cover page of the Indian Charvari. Yeah, this was there. I'm sure you remember this official sample paper. Yes, it was there. Practice paper, I think it was there. This wala. Ghor Kali, the end of the word, right? So they have mentioned what is happening in the picture in the description box and they can ask you. Similarly, the images that we have over here. See this one. An Indian couple, black and white woodcut. Right? The individual, the man over here is actually playing an instrument and the woman is using the hookah. Okay? So this shows that the move towards the women education in the late century created anxiety about the breakdown of the family roles. West culture, yes, absolutely correct. Then we have this image, a European couple sitting on a chair in 19th century. The picture suggests the traditional family roles. The sahib over here is holding the, liquor bottle and his hands is while of the Memsa over here is playing the violin. Penny magazine picture came in my pre-board figure. That's very good. Okay, yeah. Make sure you go through those also. So everyone, are we clear? Nice. We are clear, right? Good. So that's about history, I know. But can I tell you the reality? I don't know. See, throughout the YouTube, you will see, okay, most important pictures, but nobody knows. Right? Yes, but what we have to do is you have to take the initiative. You only have to study. 5 marks. See, I cannot tell you that 5 marks question can come from the purple or the yellow box. If you have read them, it's good for you. Okay, everyone. Now let's quickly, in just 10 minutes, let's take a look at the Pol Science question. Again, we don't have much over here. Also, power sharing is the first chapter, right? Power sharing mein these things can come. Map ka they can show you and can ask you the case-based study question. What is power sharing and other things around it. Same with the map of the Sri Lanka. Okay. This is not important. Yeah. This was there. It's there in the practice paper. Yes or no? Love you too, everyone. Love you too. Lots of love to each one of you. Keep on learning with us and keep on working hard. We are there with you till the end. Right, this was there. So, and based upon this, they have given a paragraph. It was a case-based study question. You remember, right? So, they have given this and of course, they have mentioned the paragraph. So, you read the paragraph and then answer the question. Yes, good. Okay. That's it, everyone. This is also easy. We got to keep the Rentite, okay, we have Bush and the Putin over here and they're discussing. That's it, everyone. So that's chapter 1. Chapter 2. Federalism. Federalism, do we have any image? Don't have. Like, not very specific image that can be asked. This is the map we have. So in this chapter, you don't have much more, okay? You don't have nothing specific. But one thing. Wait, sorry. Yeah, this image was also there. Coalition government ka. How much did I score in my class 10th? Karthik entry. I can't tell you my marks. But yeah, it was more than 95. Someday I'll tell you my real marks also. Okay. Okay. So these two images, everyone, we can see the power of the states. We can see the state plead for more power. So we have Kerala, Madras, Orissa, Bengal. And they're just standing. Okay, Syed. Okay, so these two images, everyone, in the federalism chapter, okay, they're on page number 21. Both of these are important. And end of the chapter. Yeah, nothing much over here. Then we have gender chapter, gender, religion, and caste. See over here, perception of the ideal woman, right? The stereotypic woman. We have studied that, right? Gender stereotype, we have studied about all of this. So the question can come over here. Yes? Right? So they can ask you, they can show you this image and they can ask you a question based upon the gender stereotype. Good. Yes, if you have time, you please make sure to read the source boxes, both the yellow and the purple one. Got it? Right. Okay. Sorry. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, graphs like these are also important because what is happening in these graphs, they're telling you what is the average percentage of the world population, right? Studied, what is the literacy level, etc. So make sure the graphs that we have over here can be asked again. Again, these can come in the case-based study questions. Okay. Yeah, see over here we have the parliament. We can see the women are standing outside, right? Don't worry, we'll find a way for you. So basically, we know that according to the rule, 1/3 of the representation should be there of the women. But if you see over here on every gate, we can see a male minister. Yes? Good, good. And it could be that maybe for the pre-board, your teacher must have said that. But I'm sure you would have seen in the, right, in the sample paper, in the practice paper, we have the image-based question. Okay, nice, very good. See this image also, everyone. Okay. So we can see not enough to shed tears to suffer anguish, not enough to nurse love in secret. Today walk is the public square fretted in chairs. Yeah, over here we have. Okay. So again, some of the images are very much clear. See, we remain strangers even after so many meetings. Bloodstained remain even after so many rain. So what is the meaning of it? They're discussing about the communalism right over here. So they can ask you a question and they can have this. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's deleted. But is there in the NCERT textbook? Yes. Okay. Good. Yeah, it's deleted. Okay. Now everyone, here we have. See, over here we have. This chair is for the CM designator. See over here we can see the, I'm sure you can see the religious marks over here, right? Good, good, good. I think, yes, I'm sorry. I think this is the same book, but I think they have removed that image. Okay, no issues, no issues. Yes. Okay, the pie chart, they can ask you, but not that great, not that important from the exam point of view. See this particular, yeah, this was there also. I've seen this in the sample paper. Yes, very good. Now today is not my birthday, just wearing colorful dress. Okay. Then everyone, let's take a look at chapter number 6, which is about the political parties. Now we have a lot of cartoons over here that can come in your examination. Yes, good, good, good. Very good, everyone. So here we have See this cartoon. Yes. Darshit Bacha, I have explained this in the class, so it will be great if you can go and watch the session. Okay. Yes, campaigning. See over here, the people are wearing the onion ka neck piece to protest against the rise of the price of onions. Yes. Okay. See over here, this one. This I also have seen in some of the sample paper. The coalition government wala is important because I think I've seen in more than 2 or 3 sample paper. Okay. See everyone, I already told you the symbols of these political parties are important, very, very crucial. Okay, nothing much. Yeah, see over here. So can you see how they're actually controlling the wires? Yes, absolutely correct. Okay. Oh, this was there. One party country. Right? One party country over here. 50 crore. See, this is also one way to picture. See, they're kind of giving the money to them. You already have so much money. Why do you want to contest the election? Just giving the money. Okay. I think everyone, that's it. Then let's take a look at the last chapter. Outcome of democracy. Here. Oh, this is important. Yes, right? Is democracy is all about coping with multiple pressure and accommodating diverse demands. Here we have, see, what it knows about you, everything, right? What you know, the public is looking at this. Okay, yeah, these. I think if you remember in your practice paper, there was a table about the literacy rate and the health wala, where of course Nepal was the answer. I don't remember the exact question, but there was a question based upon that. So it tells, I think it was there in economics. So you remember that the tables are also important. Yes. Oh, we discussed it yesterday also. No, sorry, yesterday, day before yesterday. This wala diagram. This image actually. Yes. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, yes, over here. Hunger, schooling, healthcare and housing. Poor kid. Okay. This also. This one. Yes. This is there. I'm sure you would have seen this also in sample paper. Right? 50% word health. And of course, we have just 2%. Right? So, 2% of the people have the word wealth. Right? And 50% of them very less. Chotu sa amount. Okay. Enemy and greeting. See over here. The two image. This is also interesting difficult for us to understand also. But yeah. Bala, yes, you can do a map also, bache. No worries. See again the images, the table, map, right? They might not ask you directly, but right, some of the tables are important. Okay. See, this is my seat. Moral courage. See over here. Yes. Okay. So this, you want me to explain this? Anonymous, which one? Earlier diagram. This one you're saying? So basically over here we can see that there are two types of effects of the democratic politics. Right? That of course we can have a social division. Of course one is taking an example where of course we can see good and bad kind of situation. Enemies, greetings, right? They are actually connecting with the outcome that we have in the democratic country. So this, you can, if you read this particular paragraph, the previous paragraph, you will have an idea. Okay. Yes. Okay. Then we have, that's it everyone. That's it. Rich and poor wala. See over here, we have the economical growth and the economic distribution. So in this image, right, what we have the rich, middle and the poor. Can you see over here? So this image, we were discussing about the economical growth and the development. So of course we can see the country, of course the wearing hat, we can make out which country we are discussing about, right? So how the growth was there and how they are spending. Okay, how much they are spending on the defense, how much they are spending actually on the poor and for their development. Okay. Dikshita, the difference between the power sharing and federalism, but we discussed it. It will be great if you can go back and see that. We are running out of short of time. In just one way, if we have to tell you, power sharing, we will be seeing the sharing of the power, right? Equal power. Federalism, of course, we will share the sharing of the power, but with different set of people. Not everyone will have the same power, right? Yes, okay. So with this, everyone, we are done with this. So I would request all of you to please go through it. Again, see, as a teacher, for me, I can tell you that everything is important. Right? I can tell you that everything is important. But please make sure, right? Please make sure from your side to go through these texts once, just once. Not asking you to go through them like 4 or 5 times, but ek baar pad lena. Yes, not ignoring anyone, bachcho. There are so many of you here. I'm really sorry if I've missed any one of you. Yes. Okay, everyone. So I think we will end the session. And next session, me and Ashwara ma'am will be discussing about, right, how you can write the answer in your examination. So I'll see you there. Okay. We'll end the session now. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us. And lots of love. Please make sure you hit the like button. And please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right, and we'll meet soon. Bye-bye.